Welcome back to DC Dual Force. We have a spicy deck for you today. The deck list courtesy of my friend EG Source. Check out his channel, link in the description below. However, this is more the budget version of his deck as I don't quite have all the cards just yet. I did open a Zatanna, so we are going to run Zatanna Lex. As we can see, here are the bronze. We have our Ambush Bug, our Naomi, a little bit of Timothy Hunter, Helmet of Fate, our Gift of the Naboo, an Energy Blast, a lot of spell-themed things you'll see. We have the Culling, a Solstice, a Cersei, our Crystal Ball, our Madam. Obviously, we throw in our John Constantine, and our top end, we run a Hellblaze in place of Giovanna, which I do not have. Our Necro, I did just open a Shazam with my free pack today, and we climb off with our Dr. Fate and Necron. So let's see how this deck does. Let's try to get some dubs. Very exciting. Alright, game one with a little new deck. Definitely will be a little bit of a learning curve along the way, which is okay. Alright. So we want to wait for the Pyromancy because we want to combo this with something. So we're just going to throw out our max and call her a day. Nice 3-3 buff to max as he's no longer a 3-2. Alright, starts off with the Demos. Pretty good. But yet we have one of our own. So I see your Demos, and I raise you a Demos. For trade, I'll go ahead and pop Zatanna here. Alright. Let's see what's in her hat. Ye old fly trap. What a solid card. Really. But where's the plant drop? Ah, the perfect placement. Crystal healing, okay. Alright. We do have our friends in high places. This may very well be one of the cards we play here. Let's button first.
I've got a lot more than rabbits in this house.
I, again, am new to magic spells, so I'm not always sure what to play. I think that we will do this. We'll take the Dead Man Possession. Go ahead and play our friends in high places. What to take? I almost say Shazam. That will be a thick Shazam to deal with. That would also be a terrifying Ivy to deal with as a 4/10. That will be a must deal with, but I think I'm going to take Shazam here. Again, I'm still learning how this deck plays. Nice. We'll Energy Blast that down. And we'll take out the plant. And make sure you tune in tomorrow. EG and I are going to run some games, do some Friday night fights. Should be pretty entertaining. He's a good creator. Will be fun all around. Good little spectacle for us all to watch. So, heads up. Alright. So you play your first silver. However, there's not much silver we want to play. I think we go ahead and drop the Cersei just for some board presence. Obviously playing her with one of these is better, but next round one of our silvers are going to be or one of our mana next round is going to be eaten up by Shazam. So maybe we can drop her this round and then maybe find a way after that to combo with her a little bit. So we'll throw her down and we will hit Zatanna for 4. Plenty of options to run next round, as well as the spell. We always have Lex to either draw more or to take out something huge, but if he does play something huge, we shouldn't have to take it out. because Cersei should be able to do the work for us. Alright. Double silver, what's it gonna be? Oh, the Mark of Cain. Spicy. That's both of those that she's played. And the Necromancy. Let's bring back the Demos. Finish this off. Or does he take out the Mercer? These are the decisions he's going to have to make. Takes out Max. Drops a plant.
Time to start branching out.
And the Force Field. Alright. Oh man, and he gives me a Connor. It's pretty good. We'll take that, actually. So the Hugo's no good here. We can clear his board and turn that into a pig. Well, no, we can just clear his board. But we will button first here.
I've got a lot more than rabbits in this house.
Let's see, Leader's Aura. We'll probably summon this. Give a friendly leader +2 things. Yeah. We'll take this. We'll throw that down. Not the best, but we do have the Indoctrinate here to back us up. And then we're going to push in the damage with Shazam. Shazam! Nice. We'll save the Lex. Take out something else big. Take out a non-gold big. And just keep plugging away with Shazam. So, we're in a pretty good spot. If he doesn't clear anything, we have a buttload of damage to push through. If we can't take out Zatanna next round, we can always look to Hugo her down. I'd love to indoctrinate that, but unfortunately we can't. So we'll see what spell he seeks. See if he's able to do any work with this silver that he has. Timothy. So we'll take out the 3-1, I assume. Oh, 1 to each. Even better. That's right, Pyromancy does 1 to each. So we want to save that till we can play it with something. So we definitely could go here and then play this just to get something on the board. We are going to blow up the Dr. Fate.
Time for a hostile takeover.
And finish off Ivy here, or finish off Zatanna here. And then, I mean, I guess we don't, well, we could burn the rest of our hand, but then we would need to draw, which we don't quite have. So I think we just play the Hugo and pass, and then hold on to the rest. As we're not in a super rush, and we are ahead. Especially with him just having Ivy left. And we'll go straight for Ivy since we can't clear this in one go. I don't think leaving this 1/4 up's gonna really dampen us too much.
Time to start branching out.
The plant. Back row plant. Hidden back there. Hex on the Shazam. Knocks it down a little bit. Not too much, though. Ah. And the big boy here. So since that is a silver, we can indoctrinate it. Or we could save the indoctrinate and we could Shadow's Bane something small and take it out like that. But either way, first let's see what spell we have here.
I've got a lot more than rabbits in this house.
And we could get 2 hits with Shazam if we wanted. I don't think anything's died that's big enough to justify the necromancy at this point. However, if Shazam would die, we could then necromancy it back. Because I think we've only had 3 things die. We haven't had a lot die yet, so we could go either way. Well, Billy will be here. We could have 2 Shazams on the board. We could really swing for the fence here. Yeah, let's try to do this. We'll bring back a Shazam. Even though we have a lot of ways to deal with that. We'll wait. We'll hold it. And we'll go ahead and we'll save the Shadow's Bane to kill a gold. So we'll go ahead and indoctrinate this. We'll leave Ivy's plan up for a round. And we'll just keep our hand full. We're definitely in the lead, and we're going to control this down. In 2 turns, we can remove something with Lex too. So we actually have a lot of removal at our disposal right now. But right now, almost 100%, if he does take out Shazam, we can necromancy it back. Almost 100%. There's the Giovanna. And the Hugo. Alright. Pretty good. 6 to my leaders. Pretty sick. Big damage. Big deeps. Big deeps. So we will take this. KO that. Maybe I played that wrong. I don't know how else I could have played that though. Did we go ahead and do that and get the free? I think we just played on the Madam. We'll give Connor here a little cover. We'll keep plugging away. Obviously, the longer this game goes and the more things that die, less chance of getting another Shazam, but I think that's okay. Definitely a learning curve with a new leader and a new gameplay style, but it's exciting. Alright, got the friends in high places. I assume he'll drop the gold here, which is too bad we don't have Lex, or he drops Giovanna, which is actually kind of scary. Yeah. Actually pretty scary, as he's going to do 6 to both. So now we got to start worrying about these plants, because these plants now matter. Alright. Let's draw our card.
I've got a lot more than rabbits in this house.
So that's 5, 11. That does it. So that's lethal, right? We trade. We do the 1 to all. All characters? Wait, we want to wait on that. We want to wait on that. We want to do that last. We'll give it to Shazam, just in case I misplay this and I gotta figure it out on the back end. There we go. Nice! Nice. Very good. Big dubs. Alright. Match 2 against the old Doomsday Flash, the terror of the ladder. I think that's a pretty good hand. Do we hold on to the Madam or not? Maybe we try to find more bronze. Yeah, the double ambush bug into the grid with the Demos should keep us being able to keep hold Barry and Doomsday here in check. Obviously, we'll have to be really careful how we play this so they don't just run us down. The old Mr. Freeze. Perfect target for our ambush bug. Hugo, very good here. Delay the Doomsday timer a bit. The Doomsday clock, as it's so called. Alright. Pretty good. Double amethyst. Alright. Obviously something our hand can handle. Handle. Get it? Because it's a hand, so it handles.
I've got a lot more than rabbits in this house.
Alright. I'll do 3 to 1, so that will take 1 out. I think I like that. 3 to 1. And then I think we go ahead and do this because it's a perfect 1 to 1. And the ambush bug can always finish off something that is bigger than it if it needs to. So we'll play the Demos. And this is, I think, really the trick to taking out these Flash Doomdays. Now, if he drops an Iris here, that would be very unfortunate for our 6-1. But... the Parasite.
Ready to race?
The Flash does the 4. Okay. 1 to each. Pretty good. And the 4 straight. Really walking Zatanna down here. Really trying to set up for that Doomsday turn. That'll be helpful. So we definitely could grid here. But I think we just indoctrinate this and get rid of it. He only has 1 card left. We indoctrinate Hugo. Knock him back. I think that's right against these decks that are really aggro. You just want to deal with their stuff as it comes. Because if you let it sit there and do damage to you, it's going to be a long day, because that's what the deck wants to do. Knock it down to 1, so it goes back up to 2. We do have our Lex ready to go if we need it, going into our double silver turn. Solomon Grundy. Born on a Monday. Good old Grundy. Alright, so we can probably play this for free this round, because we'll Zatanna here. See what spell we can cook up. We get the big demon. So that eats our silver. And then we ambush bug and Hugo here. And leave us with just a 9-1 on the board. Alright, bet. So our magic spell. Oh, I should have traded first. I didn't know it did 3 to everything. That's just me not being familiar enough. So there was definitely a better path there, but instead of playing ambush bug, then we could have played a grid instead. So that was a misplay. That's too bad. We'll learn. We'll get better. Maybe we just give it hidden too. Stealth it in the back row here. Then ambush bug to finish off. A little bit of a misplay, that's too bad. So we could have a 3-7 here instead. And then push 12 to face. Ah, the earthquake. Rough. Into the power surge to finish off Zatanna. They'll have a charge plus Doomsday. Oh no. Oh, that grid would have been good though, wouldn't it have? Doomsday's gonna go ahead and swing. Yeah, he's a lot of direct damage in that deck. Rough. That misplay ended up being pretty costly. But maybe Shazam can bail us out here. Alright. So it looks like he'll... We won't quite have lethal next round. But we can Liberty Bell, and then Lex our Liberty Bell, and maybe find something else. And that might get us within 2 rounds. Ah, the Man-Bat. We're just going to send that in. Yep. So play the top card of our deck. I think we attack first just in case. Try to dig for some gold here. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. Oh, let's go. Let us go. We got the max here, so we're gonna blow up the Liberty Bell. Go 2. Sack it to get the cards, and then we'll have this back next round if we need it. Got the max, that. Okay, the shockwave if we need it. Pretty good. Let's just hope he doesn't find some direct damage. If not, we can win the game. If not, that one misplay we had cost us a great deal. He must have it. Oh! Oh! Close! Woo! We rolling though. To the next one. Batman Ivy. Strong deck. So we'll put those back. Alright. Great ambush bug target. I don't think we play the Naomi on turn 2. Unless we draw a little bit more spell. Playing her as a 3/3 at least, I think, might be the minimum. Maybe not, though. Definitely a learning curve with the deck. Alright. We got the Liberty Bell. That's good. That'll be a solid turn 2. We'll ambush bug this first round, though. Clear the Alfred. Ah, the Bat Cow. And the Bluebird. Alright. Stocking up on the gadgets. Necron. Should be pretty good once we hit the later stages here. We just gotta set ourselves up to succeed in the later stages. I think that could be pretty good. Set Batman back 1 later. Though this is really good too. It's not as good against all the Batarangs though. Or we could just take Blessing and just charge our Zatanna a little bit. Since we don't love these options, we can just dig for more options next round. I like that. Play the Liberty Bell. Clear off the Bluebird. Because if we don't clear the Bluebird, then the Bluebird just clears that, and we have to clear it with something. Oh, after you play another card. So I should have played this first, and then the Liberty Bell. Let's not just play another spell. So again, a little bit of a misplay. Learning curve. I guess Batman's just going to take that out now. He would have taken it out as a 3-3 though. Still feels bad to misplay a little bit like that. Blue Beetle in the back. Nice.
Time to start branching out.
The plant.
I still have a few tricks up my sleeve.
The double battering. Never lucky. Alright, pretty good. Okay. See what spell we get here.
I've got a lot more than rabbits in this house.
We'll do that. We'll indoctrinate the Blue Beetle. Get him out of the way. We'll play this to protect this. We could make this a 6-5. But let's diversify our bonds here. Take out the back cow. Alright. Pretty decent, I think. We do have Lex next round. And we do need to draw a little bit. But we can also take out... He drops a Robin on us or something that we just don't want to be there. It's the Paco turn. Oh, the Blue Beetle Jamie double. Pretty good. Alright, we'll have to navigate on limited resources here. Obviously, both of these need to be taken out because we're approaching the gold turn. First time you deal non-combat damage. Unfortunately, we don't have a way to do non-combat damage, but I think the 5/5 body will be good enough. Doesn't really matter which way we do this. Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Time for a hostile takeover.
We'll ping the Batman. We'll play the Solstice back here. Hopefully we can find something in our hat, and we trigger that and we can draw a little bit. So maybe it was worth waiting, since we do have 2 golds in the hand and that's a silver. Maybe that was worth waiting in the hand as opposed to playing it. Maybe that was the right play.
Nice card.
Alright, Big Daddy Luthor here. And the Paco. Man, he could have dropped Jaime and Paco last round for the Blue Beetle. Maybe he just drew Paco. Or he was just getting greedy. Hard to tell. Another plant. We're gonna have to clear some of these plants too.
Branching out.
3, 2, and 1. Yep. We do get Shazam next round though. And if he dies, we can follow up here with Necron. And maybe we get a bonus Shazam. Clearing 2 Billies will be a little tougher. Though he hasn't used many gadgets, so I wonder if he has a bunch of... so he drew a Tyranny card. Alright, let's get in our bag here.
I've got a lot more than rabbits in this house.
Or we just really double down on just flooding Shazams on the board. I'm not sure what the right answer is. So we'll take this. We'll try to go this route with it, I guess. Let me find something else here. Well, that changes things. That changes our plan, I think. Because we'll just take Lex out here. We got the Ivy coming up next round. Yeah. We'll make Lex a pig. We'll take the ambush bug to go into the 3-1. We'll clear the other one. I think that's reasonable. Alright. Pretty good turn. Pretty good. Our spell saved us. Cersei saved us. So we're definitely looking to Shazam next round. Especially since we're just drawing another gold. We're definitely looking to drop Shazam. And that's 7. Oh man, the calling. Is he gonna drop a gold now? A big baddie? Pretty good. Pretty good for us. Got Dr. Fate's helmet coming up, along with another one of these, so we can get a 4/4 onto something. Unfortunately, Shazam's probably going to go, so maybe we play the Necron this round. Because it's fat enough to deal with that, it gets us something else on the board. Or we trade there and play Shazam. We didn't really get to use her for her ability, but we might bring her back with Necron. And that'll make it harder for him to deal with Shazam and Billy. Though a Batarang would always deal with Billy. But he'll have to clear Shazam first. Which might be tough. Okay. Trade that in. We'll hit Batman. Put a little pressure on him. That way if he does have to hit, and he doesn't go face, we can work him down here. Definitely looking to play Necron next round, since we have the Helmet of Fate coming up. We can throw down the Necron. That's the clear. Alright. Well, Shazam is in the Deadpool, at least. Which gives Necron a little more weight to him. And we use that so he can't face into it. Obviously, he's doesn't have the Batarang if he's looking this long. But either way, Billy's getting taken out. Ah, he did have the Batarang. Pretty good. Drop the plant and a silver. Man, that demon that does 3 to everything would be pretty sweet right now, wouldn't it? That would be pretty sweet.
Got a lot more than rabbits in this house.
Okay. So we can Blessing, and we can use Lex to take out her. And then drop our Necron.
For a hostile takeover.
We'd buff him, but he only has 3, so he has to find 7 with no hero, 3 cards. So if he was gonna outright kill this anyway, which he may, it'd have to be with a Omega Beams. So we'll save this and maybe eke out a little extra damage. We'll see. We'll hold on to it. Be really good on Ivy too. Not that Ivy needs to be any stronger than she is, but so hopefully Necron can survive. We can bring something worthy back. But who knows? RNGesus is the only one that knows. Alright. It'd be unfortunate if it's another one of those clear the board. What's her name? It's not good for us either. Man, all these bronzes we're drawing That's not going to get us where we need to get. Okay, so if we don't put Ivy in front, then we just lose Zatanna. We could put a... Oh, yeah, that's... We gotta put Ivy up here. We'll take that down. So 3, 3, and a Batarang would clear. Maybe this was the turn to buff, since he's seemingly used his board clears. Yeah, so he's definitely going to get a Batarang, right? So we'll have to get in our bag of tricks here and find something to try to save us. And the Paco, okay.
I still have a few tricks.
I'm sure he's got a Batarang for this, right? Right? No way he doesn't? Yeah, there it is.
Time to start branching out.
Alright.
I've got a lot more than rabbits.
We have to
in this
discover a path to victory here. Okay. That's not the worst thing. Not the best. I guess we save that in our pocket. We clear the 4-4. And Zatanna's just going to have to die this round. Even when we put the max in front of her, I don't think it would matter. And we can make something into a pig next round. If he doesn't play anything big, we make them both a pig. Okay, so the plant. I assume he trades in. Maybe he trades in both? No, he goes for the kill, yeah. You gotta take out Zatanna when you can. How does he end this? Prometheus on deck. Okay. Okay. This is doable here. I don't know the order of which we go about this, though. If we clear... If this will trigger first, or if this will trigger. Oh, this just is... Never mind, she's not Cersei. I was thinking Cersei. Okay. So since she is not Cersei, the path is clear. As we just don't have much here, really. We can kill something big with Lex if he plays it, so... We're just really trying to hold on, it feels like, right now. Oh! Oh! I guess that was a 33% chance. Okay. Learning curve. Learning curve. That would have been nice last round. Going into this one.
I still have a few tricks up my sleeve.
So we have a we can kill Batman with our hand here. So he will arrow. Trade the Paco most likely.
start branching out.
Ah, the bandage. Dang. The double bandage. Double dang. Quite a board. We can draw our Dr. Fate. Take our ambush bug face, blow it up, and at least have a Dr. Fate on the board. But he just trades one and then kills it with arrow for free. Maybe we take out Paco, send the ambush bug into the arrow, and then maybe play a Max or a Prometheus. Feels bad to use it this way, but we can't let that arrow go. I mean, we have to handle this board. He is running low on cards. We have this next round. We can Fate, Cryo, and stop Batman from hitting us. Slow him down a little bit, maybe find a way to end it. Maybe we do play the Max, because even if he trades his 3/3 into it, that's just what we want to get this out of the way so we can try to get to Batman. I think we just play the Prometheus. Ah, the Indoctrinate. But what did he indoctrinate? Must have indoctrinated this. So that's not really there. That's fake. We have the Hellblaze coming up. Okay. Maybe there is a path. See what we have here. So we take the Crystal Blast, right? Yeah, because these plants are just starting to dick us down a little bit. I don't like that. Oh, an enemy recruit! I'm illiterate. I'm illiterate. A lot of misplays with these new cards I'm not reading, where the text is clearly written on them. Alright, I mean, that's still good. That still gives us a path with Hellblaze. The plant literally doesn't matter.
Time to start branching out.
But what's he gonna play is the scary thing. Nothing. We have a Constantine coming up after. So we're in a good spot. Somehow we're in a good spot. 4 damage to each enemy. Okay. Brings Ivy down. Do we give ourselves to 9? No, I think we play stuff on the board. I mean, even with John, he's just a 4/4 at this point. This way we have 6 here. 5. Okay, so we trade... Well, no, he's hidden. So that's game. Unless he can clear this. Unless he can clear both. Man, incredible. If we win this, this really shows what this deck can do, considering we have all the misplays that we've had, and we're still able to overcome our own illiteracy. Wow. Color me impressed, but shouldn't he be at 10? Yes! Let's go. Alright. Good stuff. Gotta stop the misplays, though. Gotta read these cards a little bit better. But, pretty good. I think this really shows off this deck and what it can do. Again, thanks, EG. Sweet deck, bro.